some NFL notes. You know, there's some people there that are pretty happy to be there, and there are some people there who are not so happy to be there, but need to be there. And then there's Big Mike. Do you know who the single happiest guy right now in Indy is? It's got to be Big Mike. Big Mike McCarthy. Why is that? Well, think about the last 6 weeks. It hasn't even been 6 weeks since the Cowboys crashed and burned against the Niners in the divisional round. But if you listen to Big Mike, hear Big Mike right now, you would think that he's riding into Indy on a Super Bowl high. Because yesterday Big Mike showed up and he was feeling himself. And you know, frankly, in his defense, I think I would be too. I would be too if I just fell on my face and yet somehow was rewarded for it. For some reason, Jera watched their alleged Super Bowl season go right up in flames and then thought to himself, you know what? You know what Mike McCarthy needs? I mean, yeah, we were embarrassed. We were humiliated. We got our faces broken. But you know what? You know what the big fella needs? More authority. You know what the big fella needs? Even though we got embarrassed on a big stage? More responsibility. The big fella needs more power. He needs more control. What this team really needs is Big Mike calling the plays. I mean, Cowboy fan, how counterintuitive is that? How backwards is that? Cowboy fan, you spent months convincing yourself that Jera could not wait to send Big Mike to the big guillotine and just hire Sean Payton. No brainer, right? A foregone conclusion, except the exact opposite happened. Hey, you got that, Cowboy fan? Big Mike is having big fun. Big Mike is having the most fun since he arrived in Dallas. Even if Cowboy fan is probably having the least fun since Big Mike arrived in Dallas. But that's not all. That's not all he said about the new plan on offense. He also explained to the Dallas Morning News why Kellen Moore had to go. Quote, I've been where Kellen's been. Kellen wants to light the scoreboard up, but I want him to run the damn ball so I can rest my defense. I think when you're a coordinator, you know, but you're in charge of the offense. Being a head coach and being a play caller, you're a little more in tune with everything. I don't desire to be the number one offense in the league. I want to be the number one team in the league with the number of wins and a championship. And if we've got to give up some production and take care of the ball a little bit better to get that, then that's what we're going to do because we have a really good defense. End of quote. I mean, damn, Cowboy fan, if that doesn't get you hyped, I don't know what will. I mean, and while it did seem pretty weird that the Cowboys parted ways with a very well-respected young offensive mind who was starting to interview routinely every offseason for head coaching gigs, now we know what that was about. Now we know how and why that went down. Because the mistake that Moore was making was that he was trying to outscore the other team. And not just that, but he was trying to light the bleeping scoreboard up. Like, damn, Kellen, there you go again, trying to scheme the bleep up, trying to flex that big brain of yours. Hey, Kellen, stop trying to flex that big brain of yours. You know who the hell I am?
You know who the hell I am?
Big Mike. And you know what the hell you are, Kellen? Fired. You know what else you are, Kellen? Dead to me. Now give me your bleeping iPad. Hit the bricks, son. We're doing it my way from now on. The right way.
Hit the bricks, pal.
And that would include pounding it between the tackles. First down, second down, third down, then we're going to punt. And then we're going to do it every damn Sunday. And if you would listen to me, you'd still have your damn job. But now I have mine and yours. Don't let the door hit you in the ass, son. How's that sound, Cowboy fan? You want scoring. You want scoring. You want chunk plays. You want excitement. Yeah, well, too damn bad. Big Mike doesn't want that. Big Mike does not want to be the number one offense in the league. Big Mike wants to be the number one resting defense in the league. Oh, and he wants to run the ball, damn it. Never mind the fact that the number one offense in the league also happened to be the number one team in the league last year, which also happened to be the Super Bowl champs. Also, and this is curious, never mind the fact that the Cowboys under Kellen Moore had the sixth most rushing attempts in the NFL last season. Never mind that Kellen still ran the hell out of the ball, despite the fact that his starting running back averaged a career-low 3.8 yards per carry and looks more like a defensive lineman than a dude who totes the rock for a living. Forget all of that because Big Mike is here to set you and everybody else straight. He's not here to light up any damn scoreboard. He's not here to lead any number one offense. And he is having the time of his life not doing any of those things and doing it his way. But then again, why not? Man, you want to talk about wobbling forward. You want to talk about falling forward. No wonder this dude's so happy. He probably thought, after Frisco wrecked them, that he was going to get fired and have to get the band back together in that barn in Wisconsin and find another sucker to hire him. Instead of that, he gets promoted. Hell yes, he's hyped. Ride the wave, big fella. Yeah. Live it up, man. Live it up while you can, Big Mike. You and Jarrah ought to hit the town together and enjoy those off-season glory days. Maybe if you're lucky, you'll get to leave 20% of your face, 20% of yourself on the Mile Square.
20% of me's been left on Bourbon Street.
Or the Mile Square. If you're really lucky, maybe he will even show you the finer points on how to circumcise a mosquito.
Circumcising the mosquito.
Just be careful. I know you know. I know you know this from sleepovers. Jarrah is obsessed with the holes.
Glory hole day. Stuck your finger in the wrong hole.
The holes, man. All of them. That's how he made that fortune.
Glory hole days.
Just digs holes in the ground. Oil comes up. My man's rich. Anyway, and then what about Kellen? So here's Kellen. Kellen's all up in here wanting chunk plays. Kellen is all up in here wanting chunk plays while Big Mike wants chunky soup. You want high scores. All right, you want high scores, but Mike wants high levels of trans fat in the Cowboys cafeteria. Lighting up the scoreboard. Lighting up the scoreboard? Nah. The only thing that Big Mike's lighting up is breakfast birthday cakes. Even though it's not his birthday. 3.8? 3.8. 3.8 is not just the yard per carry for a starting running back, but 3.8 is the number of metric tons of funnel cakes and apple fritters had shipped to Mike's hotel room in Indy. Combine? When Mike heard about the combine, all he could think about was stacking a bear claw on top of a jelly donut to combine the flavors. See what I did there? I mean, my dude just rolling into that place like he's Andy Reid or something. Not in that part of it. I meant being successful and winning. Got control. Hey, Cowboy fan, how's that sound to you? We're going to run the damn ball. Because the last thing I want is an offense that puts points on the boards.